welcome back. Divine Essence Tarot. We're going to get into, tonight we're going to check into past, present, and future energy. Something different, right? So let's dig right in. Get into this. How you guys doing tonight? Let me know. I just got finished cooking. And I said, let me do something for the people. Let me jump on here for my people. Okay? Because for a few days, I was kind of out of commission. And I figured tonight would be a perfect night just to try something different. And, you know, ask for a different message. And we haven't done it yet. We haven't done past, present, or future. And I feel like we should get into it. So let's do it. All right? Let's see what we got. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see for the collective when it comes to their past energy for the collective spirit, past energy. Knight of Cups. Now I'm going to show you how it looks upright as usual. This came reversed, the Knight of Cups. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. And the Eight of Swords. So what I'm getting is, off the bat, is that you could have either air or water in your chart. You could have both. You could have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could also have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer in your chart. But what it looks like to me is that you're in your past, there was a relationship or a connection where it was unrequited. Okay, so meaning your cup wasn't being filled with this person, this past person, and this past connection. So it looks as though you were eventually in an energy of, you know, feeling like you didn't know what to do, or that your hands were tied. There was nothing more you could do with that past situation, because you had did everything that you could to make it work. So it got to the point where, and I'm seeing with the moon back there, that there could have been secrets, illusions that the person that you were connected with gave you. And because of the illusions, and because things were not clear for you, you felt that there was nothing more that you could offer this relationship in the past. And so it looks like you walked away from it. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit, about the past energy. Yeah, you ended a cycle with this person. The World came reversed. You ended a cycle. This card came reversed. I'm just wanting to show it to you, you know, upright, so you get an idea. But this is something that you closed out. It came this way, came reversed. You closed this cycle out with this person, whoever it was, because they were not able to, looks like, give you what you needed when it comes to your emotional needs. And I can see that you wanted it to work. I just heard you tried you tried everything you could to make it work. But it got to the point where there was just too many obstacles in the way with this person. And I feel that whoever that past person was, they were the ones that created all of these swords here. You understand? And then it put you in your head. It put you in your head. You felt like you were in a mental prison because you couldn't stop thinking about, well, what are they doing when I'm not around? And who are they talking to? And it got to the point where you couldn't do anything else with this. It came to an end because you couldn't do anything more with this person. There was like nothing left. And I just heard that you're actually someone who's usually very confident, very assertive, sure of yourself. And in this connection, because of how they handled you and handled the relationship, and how sneaky they were and how manipulative and secretive they were with this moon. The way that they moved, it made you actually question your own self-esteem and question yourself, and you became less assertive and less confident because of this connection. And so you closed it out because I feel like you also felt too, I'm getting, excuse me, that you felt like this relationship couldn't grow any further. You see how with the World card here upright, you see how she has this character here on the World card looks like a globe, right? In between her legs, right? But if you really look, to me, it also looks like she's pregnant. Okay? And so you felt, I'm getting with this, because it did come reverse, you felt that there was nothing that could grow. Nothing more that could come out of this. You had come to the end of the road with this person. It went as far as it could. Who was this person, Spirit? Who was this person? Eight of Wands reversed. This is somebody who could have fire in their chart. Could be, I'm going to show it to you upright. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. But clearly, this person, you're not in contact with them anymore. If you are in contact with them, is very little, so some of you could have very little, messages back and forth, where it used to be a lot of messages all day long. But I'm getting either there's a few messages, maybe it's one-sided, maybe only that person sends you messages and you don't even respond to them, or you don't communicate at all. Okay, so tell me more. With this Wheel of Fortune, what it's telling me is with this person, you decided that, I'm really zoning in on that snake at the top, because they came in and they low-key came in and were jealous of you in this connection. That's another reason why it didn't work, because they were a snake. They were actually a wolf in sheep's clothing. They came off like they wanted you, and they smiled in your face. But this is somebody you were actually in a relationship with who talked about you behind your back to other people, to their family, to their friends, negatively. They low-key were jealous of you because you were so confident. And I feel like because they were not confident and they felt that they were stuck in their own life, but they saw you able to move and grow and, keep a job and, go back to school. And you're somebody who's very progressive, and they seen that in you, and they were not as progressive, and they actually were jealous of you. And because of that, again, this is somebody that you closed the cycle out with because of that. I feel like at some point you realized that this person was someone who you could not trust. This is somebody who you couldn't trust anymore. And in the beginning, they came off like they were very trustworthy and that they cared about you and they were so interested and, ready to begin this journey with you. But that was all lies. I'm seeing in my mind's eye, in my third eye, I see a person with masks layered on their face. And the masks are falling off one by one, but there's so many. So this person has many faces. This past person that you dealt with was somebody who actually would adapt to different people depending on who they're around. And they were able to, show up however they felt they needed to gain the attention of whoever they're around. This is somebody who is like a chameleon. They can blend in as needed, but they don't have a true identity like you. And they saw that you knew exactly who you were, and you showed up in life in that way. And you showed up in the connection very, very genuine and very, very true. And because they saw how true you were, and they knew deep down that they were not like you, they were actually a snake. Okay, you know, and once you figured that out, you left. I can see that you definitely took a walk here. You left the building. But they knew all along who they were and who they were showing up as. They knew they were being phony and fake. You didn't know. That was the thing. You didn't know. Now, what was the intention of this person? Spirit, what was the intention of this past person? The Emperor reversed. Let me show you. So this is somebody who they lack leadership skills. Okay, their intention was not to lead you in any direction. You know, when you're in a relationship with a man, when there's a man and a woman, you know, and regardless if it's a man and a woman, it could be a woman, man. But in the relationship, there's usually the person who takes the lead, right? And I can tell you that this person came in and they were not able to lead you because they can't even lead themselves. They didn't come in teaching you much because they didn't have much to teach. You know, this is somebody also who is very controlling, highly controlling. They have to be the center of attention. If they're not, then they start to feel away. This is somebody also who I can see that their intention was to control you and to mold you into what they wanted you to be. They had a vision of what they wanted when they met you, and that's what and so they created illusions so that you would fall in line and be who they wanted you to be. That was their intention. Their intention was to manipulate the situation. This is also somebody who has a very bad temper, actually. They could have been very argumentative. They could have been moody, very moody with you. 1 minute, they're cool. Next minute, you're arguing, fighting. So their intentions were not good at all. Not at all. This is someone who's actually very angry with their self. They have issues with their own self. You see all this red? I'm getting a lot of anger and a lot of frustration within that they have against their self because they know they're not up to par. They know they're not where they need to be in life. So they have this low self-esteem, very low confidence, low vibrational, very low vibrational. Okay. Well, I think that's enough of the past. Okay, let's wrap that up with the past energy. So we got a view of what was going on in the past. Show me, Spirit, what the current energy is, the present. What energy is the collective in the present? 5 of Cups. Okay, you could feel at this time. I see that some of you could feel very alone. You could feel depressed or like things are not going your way when it comes to meeting your counterpart, meeting someone who can fulfill your needs when it comes to matters of the heart and relationships. You could also, again, have water in your chart, but you could feel that you could also feel that you have like just bad luck. You see how all these dark clouds up here are hovering over this character. You could feel like every relationship, it could be too that every relationship that you've gotten into just hasn't worked. It's always been some disappointment and you're literally sick of it. You're so sick and tired of meeting people who don't show up in the way that you need them to. People that lie to you. People that come in wanting to use you for your body, use you for what they can get out of you. People that just don't have true, genuine intentions like you. And you're so sad about that. Deep down, you're emotionally wounded over it, you know, and you do feel like, when is it going to be my time? When am I going to meet my person? When will I be married? When will I have somebody I can commit to again? And so, but with those two, you see how there's 3 cups, 4 cups. Well, there's 2 that are upright and the 3 cups are spilled over, right? So with that, Spirit just wants you to know that in the present, yes, you've had emotional disappointment in the past, right? With these 3 cups. Could have been 3 serious relationships that you had that just didn't work out. But they want you to know that you should not turn your back on love and turn your back on what can be, because all is not lost. Just because you had some bad experiences, you met a few, frogs, you had to kiss a few frogs, doesn't mean that you're not going to meet your person. Because I feel that everybody has a person, okay? And just because you don't meet them right when you want to, doesn't mean that they're not coming. They are coming. You just have to wait for the right time. And the universe knows when the right time is. So you can't force that. But don't be so discouraged, because I see this, a lot of you are. That's the current energy with a lot of you out there right now. Just feeling fed up. Tell me more, Spirit, about the 5 of Cups. Because look, what we just talked about. Okay? You do still have a chance to meet someone, of course, that is going to make you happy, that will be there to support you and love you and brighten up your days so that you can turn this will be turned into this. What a difference, right? It's like night and day, right? Look at that. So I feel like right around the corner when you least expect it, if not already, you might currently be in a relationship, some of you, where this person has just recently came in and you're already very happy with them. Okay? And they make you feel complete and you can be yourself. And I feel like this person understands who you are and you get them. And they make you feel at peace. So some of you are still single and feeling like, oh my God, when is going to be my time? When? But then you have some of you out there that are already in this energy, either with a new person, or you're just showing this love to yourself and you're getting happiness just being in solitude and just connecting with spirit. And I see a lot of you meditating more, doing self-care more, spending time alone. And in that time alone, you are strengthening yourself. So when the new person does come, because they will, you'll be in a healthy place. You'll be in a happy place. Okay. Show me more about the present, Spirit. Show me more. 4 of Pentacles. It came reversed. Let me show you upright. So some of you, I'm already seeing that somebody has Earth in their chart. Okay. So we have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. You could have that in your chart. But yeah, this came reversed. So it's showing that some of you actually have, your hearts are still blocked off from that past relationship that you just came out of, where there was all this disappointment and lies, and you felt betrayed and you had to walk away from it, and it was BS. The person was full of you know what, and coming out of that, you still have yourself guarded, okay? Because the 4 of Pentacles is being guarded and closing off your heart chakra and not letting people get too close because you're afraid. You're afraid if you do let your guard down that you'll get hurt again, and you don't want that, right? Who would? So some of you, I'm just seeing that you still have your guards up. You can't expect to get this if you have your guards up, though. So just keep in mind that if you want to experience true happiness, you're going to have to lower your guards. Of course, still keep, some guard up. But once you get to know a person and they show you that they can be trusted, start to let those walls fall down so you can be happy. Okay? Because I could guarantee you that that's the only way that you're going to be happy. How can you have true happiness and true love and let a person in and get to know that person if you have these walls, you have these shields? Okay. I feel like you, if not already, you're starting to do that. Some of you are already starting to do that. Because why? Because you met somebody who you feel you can trust. I do see that. Some of you have already met this person. Or if you haven't met this person, you just feel within yourself that you are able to, you're starting to heal, because the sun is a very healing energy, very warm and healing energy. And you are healing after this, after feeling this way. Okay. What's the advice for spirit? I mean, what's the advice for the collective? What's the advice for the collective, spirit? Look, keep your options open. Keep your options open. Don't take yourself or the dating scene too serious right now. Just enjoy yourself. You see how she's very carefree, and, let your emotions come out. If you do meet somebody who you like, let them know you're interested in your own way. But at the same time, no need to get too serious too quick. No need to, jump straight into a relationship, head first into a relationship. Get to know the person. And all of these up here with the 7 of Cups is all about options. So weigh your options out before you decide on one person. Don't just meet one person, you like them, and then you just snatch them up and say, okay, that's it, I'm not gonna date anybody else. No, feel different people out to see what works for you. Take your time and have fun. This is definitely like, enjoy yourself while you're in the dating process. Because I do see some of you dating. Some of the people you meet are going to be snakes, just like the past person that you left. You see that? Some of them are going to bring you happiness. Look at this cup has a rainbow. This one has crystals. So you may meet someone, I feel you're highly intuitive, collective. You might meet somebody who is also just like you, and you have a meeting of the minds when it comes to spirituality. Then one of the cups has fire. So some of the people that you meet might just be, to be honest with you, you might just be able to get one thing out of them, because they may just be good for one thing. And some people are just good for one thing when it comes to sex, right? And some people, that's all they have to offer. And if that's what you're into, then you should deal with that and you should snatch it up. So, and then I see flowers in the next cup. So you're going to meet some real sweethearts, some romantics. I'm getting Knight of Cups energy. You're going to meet some guys that, or maybe just someone in particular who may want to just, really show you how to be romanced and how to, be carefree and be treated like a lady. Or, for the guys, you might meet a woman that wants to do the same thing. Nothing wrong with a little tricking. I'm just playing. But I mean, I say with this, if the advice is go out there, have fun, and keep your options open, I say do that. But also, she's standing in, you see how she's standing in water. She's standing in her emotions, right? So do not hide if you actually happen to meet somebody that you do like. Out of all the options, that's that one person that you're like geared towards and you just feel drawn to, let that person know. Because they might feel the same way. And the next thing you know, you have this. Right? Okay. Let's look at future. Thank you, Spirit. Let's look at the future energy. Future energy for the collective. 6 of Pentacles. Wow. Well, when it comes to relationships, I do see for the future that you will be meeting someone. Could be a Libra. Could be also an earth sign that you meet, or they could have earth in their chart, or you could have earth in your chart. But the next person that you do get with and you connect with, it will be something where this person don't mind spending money. You see how this character's dropping coins into this person's hand? They're ignoring this other person, whoever this is. But I feel this is you and this is your new person. They will come in and they don't mind spending money on you. They don't. They don't mind showing you that they care. They will heavily take you out, buy you gifts, and just show you a good time. And in that, they're letting you know that they know how to court you. This person will know how to actually court you. Whoever's coming in is very mature. And also they're very established with the Six of Pentacles. They are a balanced person themselves. So when they come into a relationship, if they really like that person, they're going to come in and want the relationship to be balanced as well. But yeah, this person is somebody who likes to make money. You know, they're concentrated on their pentacles, their coins, okay? So they could be very business minded. I just heard. Tell me more. Knight of Wands, and it came reversed. So I'm gonna show it to you in the upright first, okay? Now this, what is, I'm getting that this person could also have fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. But they're gonna come in and be highly attracted to you, okay? Like, always want to get it in. Okay, sex is gonna be nuts, bananas, but they know what they want, and they want you, and they're coming in. They could be a little overly obsessive about sex, so just keep an eye on that. If you see that this person is leaning more towards that than going out and or building conversation, they're more focused on the bedroom, that's a red flag. So just keep an eye on that, because it did come reverse. This didn't come in the upright. So this person could be someone who's just like super high, you know, focused on getting in the sheets, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to keep it PG because this is YouTube. But yeah, are they attracted to you? Yes, they could be obsessed with the sex, actually. Okay, so just keep an eye on that the sex is not the overall theme in your relationship, and that doesn't take over it. You want them to love and appreciate you for so many other things. Let the sex be like one of the last things, you know. I feel, you know, depends on what you're in it for. If you just want a relationship where it's sex based, then that's one thing. But if you're looking, it looks to me like you want more. So if you want more, maybe express that to them as well. Let them know, and also get understanding of where they stand on what they want. Do they just want flings? Do they just want to meet up with you and just go to bed? Or do they want to actually build a foundation with you? Ask them. Have the conversation. Don't be afraid. Okay. And for the future, what's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice for the future? Even though I just gave y'all some advice. Queen of Pentacles, look at you. Look at you. And remember, there's no gender in tarot. So King of Wands, right? Queen of Wands. Okay, for the fellas, we all know that we have both, right? We have both female and male characteristics in our personalities, right? So the advice is to continue to be a boss, because I do see you as that. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very highly intelligent, intuitive, someone who is calculated. This is somebody who thinks a lot. They think a lot, and they also have drive and passion to put behind their thoughts. So although they think, they do a lot of thinking, they also do a lot of doing. Okay, and that's how you become the queen. That's how you become the queen or king, is by putting your words or your thoughts into actual actions. And I could see you're somebody who likes nice things right off the bat. You could love plants and flowers and gardens, and very passionate, very sexy. The Queen of Wands oozes sex. They ooze this sexuality. It just comes right out of you. You don't try to be sexy. It's just something about you. It's your aura. It's just you. And people notice it. And you have people that may even just stare at you, you know, in public, because you have a certain air about you. And not only that, you have a presence that demands attention, demands respect. Even though you are sexy, you're not one of those who likes to be treated like an object, a sex object. No. No. You could have a cat as well. You could have a dark colored cat or a black cat, gray cat. Could also have a dog for what it's worth, but you could have a cat, I see. But yeah, the advice is to stay in control of yourself, continue to build your empire, because the kings and the queens, that's what they're all about. They're about growth and manifestation and leadership and being pioneers. People look up to them. So continue to have that and be in that, stay in that energy. Don't let anything knock you off of that path that you're on when it comes to just be sitting in your throne and not letting anything shake you. Because the queen, nothing shakes the queen, no matter what it is. See that crown? That crown don't fall off no matter what happens in her life. No matter what, she still stays on top. And she still keeps her business in order. Okay? So just stay in that. Stay in that. Don't let anything rock you or shake you to your core where it affects you to the point where you have to start all over again. No. No. Continue to build your empire. That is the advice. Continue to be in that energy of building and growing. You could be an entrepreneur as well. The Queen of Wands is like I said, a pioneer, someone who could have a 9-to-5, but could also have a side gig as well. Because the Queen of Wands is not lazy. This is somebody, you're someone who doesn't mind putting in work. You enjoy it, as a matter of fact. It excites you. It pushes you. It gives you energy to be productive. So the spirit is saying, stay in that. Okay? All right. Now, let's get into the broken mirror. And let's just pull maybe 2 or 3 cards for the broken mirror. Let's see what we got. Yes? Let's do it. All right. Let's see. Did y'all already eat? I didn't. I cooked and my son, he ate, but I didn't. I'm not even really hungry right now, but at least the food is already done, right? That's out of the way. All right, Spirit, show us what we need to see for the collective. Just a general message. The X. The X. What does it say? Unfaithful, love triangle, X in question. So they're already letting me know that you had an ex that had you in a third party situation. Okay. There's way too many hands here, way too many people in this picture. And this person was very unfaithful to you. They were lying to you, as we pulled earlier in the tarot. They lied, they cheated, they tried to get away with, being sneaky and dealing with others while they were with you. And I just heard they definitely thought they could get away with it. But somehow you found out about it, okay, about this love triangle. And I feel that it wasn't just one other person. It could have been multiple people. But this ex that you had, that last connection that was painful for you, I see what they did. They were giving you energy, but they were also, splitting their energy with others and trying to get to know other people as well. And they were having sex with them. They were trying to see where those other connections could go while they were in a whole relationship with you. Now, how did that work? Child. Oh my God. Tell me more. Distractions, temptation, always busy, kept you waiting. So they're just showing me, I feel that they're heavily showing me this past person again. This person is still in your energy, meaning they still think about you. You're still on their mind. And I feel the reason why you're still on their mind and they're still within your energy. And these readings that I pull for every night, The reason why is because they know that what they did was wrong, and they know they missed out on somebody so genuine and so good. And they ruined it because they were distracted. You know what they were distracted from? They were distracted by other people, either other females or other guys. And you can see this person look like she has on some type of negligee or, you know, lingerie. So they definitely got it in with other people while they were with you. And because I just saw too, I saw a vision of you hanging out with this person, you know, and just chilling, and you're in the house with them and you're like watching movies and you're relaxing with them. But this person seems so distracted, and you could have been asking them, hey, what's up? What's wrong? Because they're so quiet, or they seem so, you know, in space, and you're sitting right there next to them. But meanwhile, you felt like you were so alone. And that's what I just saw, that whole vision. I can't make it up. So this is somebody who you would be with them, and you would question as they're sitting with you, what is on your mind? You seem so like, you seem like you're somewhere else. And the reason why is because they were somewhere else, because they were thinking about the other person or people they were dealing with. Okay? They had distractions. They had people on the side that they was thinking about. That's why they couldn't give you the attention that you needed. Okay. Tell me more. Message. This says communication, conversation, expressing feelings. So I'm heavily getting that this person will reach out if they haven't already. They will be reaching out to you. Now, when they reach out, it could be a text message, could be a phone call. It could also be that they call you directly and ask to meet up so that you guys can talk. All of this, you see the bottle is floating in the ocean, in the water, right? They're still in their feelings over you. And I just said that a little earlier because they know what they did. They know. They want to have a conversation. They want to talk to you. They want to let you know where they're at with it. And they want to know where you are. Because I feel like because you're not talking to them, they don't know what you got going on. They don't know if you're with somebody new. They don't know if you have already just blocked them out energetically, if you're over them, if you still have feelings for them. They don't know anything because you guys haven't really had that conversation. So your favorite color could be blue or theirs. But also, you guys could be drinkers. You could be drinkers, and maybe that was something that you did together, drinking, when you were just chilling. But could be a Pisces, could be a water sign, or they could have water in their chart, Cancer, or you could, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But just expect, if you haven't already gotten a message from them, expect to hear from them. And they're going to be pouring out their heart. And they're going to be letting you know where they stand. Now, what you do with that is up to you. What you do with that, collective, I can't tell you what to do. We're all grown here. But at least you know, right, that they're coming, and at least you have an idea of what's to come, if it hasn't already. I would love to know if you guys have already experienced this, or if it resonates, if any of this resonates in the comments. Let me know. And because I always like to hear, and I give feedback on the comments as well. As you guys can see, I do give feedback. All right, so that's all I got for tonight. And of course, I'm always just so grateful that you guys come in and show up and support me, and I have some other things in store for the channel, which I'll be letting you guys know later, not now. But as the channel grows, there's more things to come, and so I'm excited about that. And I love you guys. So listen, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, comment, share, join the channel, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, good night. Later.